J Moore, the very best reviews. Tell them none can contest, we gon'
What's good, everybody? Welcome to the show. We about to talk about The Chi, okay? Episode, 13 for season 6. And it was a lot that went down in this episode. We done seen Pastor Cavassier got yoked up. A whole lot of stuff happened in this episode that we gonna break down and give my first reaction, as you can see right there. Right there. Anyway, so shout out to everybody coming through for The Chi. And depending on how everything go, I may be able to have a little time where I can put the link in there. And if you want to, share some of your thoughts and reactions on the episode, you be able to. So without further ado, let's get into it. So we see this episode in The Chi. It kick off with what? Vic posting bond, because we saw he got arrested last episode. So now he posted bond and he was getting out. And the crazy thing is the moment he get out, first of all, he gonna be on house arrest. But he asked Leon, his lawyer, shout out to Leon, the OG. He asked him who posted bond, and he telling him it's Jake. And so when he get out, that's Jake and Shad waiting for him right in front of the steps or whatever in the car. And he's like, what happened? How you get the money? And Jake's like, I don't know. Somebody just dropped the money off. Man, you taking money from people. And then they're like arguing right here with the windows down, right in front of the courthouse steps. Like, dude, could you at least have pulled off before you started arguing and putting all the business out there in the streets? But nevertheless, he was ready to, start being mad at Jake for taking the money, who of course we later learned Duda is the one that dropped that money off, like he the stork or something, dropping the money off. But of course, he wanted to make sure he got his ass out of there before he started to snitch. Because the longer somebody can be in custody, then you got thoughts running through that head. So, and plus, Leon's told him that he had to put up his house. So I think that's foreshadowing something that's gonna come later. Don't be surprised if he's homeless and needing a place to live and needing a job by the end of this season. Lose that house that's been there since season 1, the trap house. That'd be messed up. But ain't nobody living there but him. Jake don't live there no more. And then his partner, his mate, I had to think for a second, it left him. So I mean, hey, it's a wrap. We later learned that Lil Ronnie got sickle cell. He at the hospital and he was sick and crying or whatever, and he got sickle cell. And there's a few things about this that I didn't understand and I got questions about. So maybe y'all can let me know in the comments what you think about this. I did meet a boy with sickle cell. It was a neighbor of mine, and that's the first time that I heard about sickle cell. I was about maybe 9. He was maybe 7. And I don't know what happened with him, because we lost contact as we grew up. But that's the first time I heard about it. And I know that the cells, the red blood cells, instead of circular, are shaped like a sickle. And, so she's worried, and Keisha's asking, is that a death sentence and things? And they say that he was going to live a full, healthy life, just with little treatments and things. But I do think that a life expectancy is around 50 years, give or take, with sickle cell, unfortunately. But here's what I really don't understand is that why did they need the father's DNA? Like, Ronnie got it, so just treat him. Why you need to know who the father's DNA and this and that? I don't know why they went down that road, which eventually led to Nuck being the father and not the person that kidnapped her. I wonder if Nuck like, man, rename him. I don't want my son named after that drunk ass Negro. Rename him to Nucky. I want Nucky Nuck. That's his name. It ain't Ronnie. Hell no. Naming him after that dude, the old drunk crackhead that saved you. Hell no. It's crazy that Keisha smashed Nuck already, and he was leaving her on the bus stop, and he had a car and money and stuff. Like, I don't know, man. Last time I left a girlfriend on the bus stop, I was what, 17, 18. I mean, some people may think that's old, but hey, well, how old was she? I guess she was a teenager still. But Nuck wasn't a teenager. Nuck was in his 20s. So in my 20s, I wouldn't have had my girl on the bus stop. I'd have been picking her up wherever she was. I mean, I guess she wanted to get picked up on the bus stop. I don't know. It is what it is. But damn, Keisha, you moved on quick with Nuck. And damn. Anyway, I don't understand why they needed the DNA. As if what? By knowing that Nuck is the daddy, they can what? Give better medicine or a cure to Ronnie? That's what I don't understand. So let me know, why in the hell did they need to know that? Because that didn't make sense. Let me look in the comments. Uh Malik the King, you say, yeah, Jay, I don't even understand why they need the pop's blood either. I'm saying, I guess they needed a reason to put Nuck as the father. I'm with you. I was about to say that storyline. Yep, that's the only reason it makes sense. Alex, what's good, my brother? 305, Mr. City. Is weird she was pregnant when she was kidnapped and didn't know it. I know. She must have been only like a week, couple weeks, less than a month pregnant, maybe. It must have been very soon, you know. I'm assuming. You say Nuck was too busy running that whole trap house to pick Keisha up. Hey, you know what I'm saying? And that's who she wanted to be with. It's like the women always want the bad ones. What's up, Rashonda? Except for Rashonda. She my girl. She like the good ones. 305, you say Zay sent Lonzo, aka Leon, to the upper room. Leon's stupid. Over here giving the weakest threats ever. Back off. Oh, you better tell your family. Well, they ain't my family. Well, you better bet. Well, I don't live with them. Well, you better tell. Well, they don't listen to me. Well, you better say. Well, they don't actually give a shit about me. But you know, hey, back off. What you gonna do? Well, I ain't gonna actually do nothing. Well, you gonna shoot me? I ain't got no gun. What you gonna? I ain't got to know how to fight. What you go? I actually can't do a damn thing. Uh, but you got other enemies that might. That's all I'm saying. I can't do nothing. I can't say nothing. I can't go nowhere. I can't say, hey man, I can't do a damn thing. I ain't worth spit. But I'm gonna act like I am. I'm tough. I got a nice car. Okay, back off. Man, that was the dumbest thing I ever saw. First of all, he wasn't even on Duda radar. Duda like, who are you? You idiot. You idiot. This man don't even know who you are. And this is how you choose to have your involvement. And what's messed up is the ripple effect. See, it's always in life, people don't realize or think about the law of unintended consequences. See, Leon was helping Vic with the case and was about to probably get him off, but he was trying to get him to snitch. But now, what's going to happen now? Now that he's gone, which is going to look very bad for Vic that his lawyer is dead. How is he going to be able to navigate this case and what's going on with this DNA and all this stuff with a new attorney going? Oh my goodness, that right there was horrible. That was a big mistake, you know. And no, dude, I ain't take him serious. Shout out to 305 Mr. City. I agree. And he shouldn't have, in the sense the dude wasn't a threat. He was just talking stupid. You don't talk like that to a person like Duda if you ain't got no muscle. You just leave him alone. Just keep doing you. So that was stupid. But now the ripple effects, I think, is going to be a big, big problem. What's good, B? My sister, what's good? How you feeling, girl? Crystal, what's up, Crystal? How you doing, girl? How's everybody feeling tonight? All right. So, I don't understand some of this stuff they do in shows sometimes. You know, it really, really inspires me to continue to write and do things. Because, hey, ain't nothing to it but to do it, right? But I don't have nothing, no show in the works. Not to say that. Anyway, getting sidetracked. Speaking of getting sidetracked and writing, what's up with Duda's birthday party and Bakari over there bringing the laptop there and got the mumbles? Duda over there pulled the gun on dude and just flex. And everybody, celebrating his birthday, he done pulled the gun on Toothpick. And then we see Nuck, celebrate, throwing the toast, saying the man to keep food in our bellies. And he over there, and the foot on our neck. What you say? I ain't hear you. What you say? And he slammed that damn laptop, boy. Ooh. They make it look like Bakari might be the one to kill Duda. The one you least expect. He may be the one to take Duda out, man. I mean, we saw what he did to Ronnie because of his friend. Imagine what he would do to somebody for what's happening to him. Shout out to, Bakari, my man Ahmad. Proud of you, boy, doing your thing. Anyway, we also saw at the beginning of Duda's birthday, we had Big Sexy up in there. She was all looking good and everything. And Duda turned her down. He said he want to be alone, but women, especially sexy and beautiful women, they do not like to be turned down. I tell you. I mean, nobody does, but a beautiful, sexy woman, that's not something that happens often. And I'm not saying it's something I do, but not to say everybody that come around is beautiful or something. I just, let them do whatever. I mean, that's not realistic, But it is. I have seen and heard, and it did. The reactions are unique, I guess, because it doesn't happen often. So, anyway, I think Duda is starting to play her to the side a little bit too much. I think I can't remember her name. Old big lip, sexy leg woman. Y'all know her name. What's her name? I think he's starting to play her to the side a little too much. First of all, after he hit it, he dropped that money off and say it's just a transaction. Okay, touche. You got me. I was wrong. I think if he would have left it at that, she would have been cool. But now I think even when he said, I want to be alone, and the way he did it after she was in that sexy lingerie, she wearing all that sexy lingerie. Woo. And he said, no. He could have been like, look, let's just chill and sit on the couch for a moment. Or, I just want to relax or something. I think she would have been cool and understanding. But he basically said, I want to be alone, get your ass out. I think that she gonna start to be part of the trap for Duda. I think she might be. Hey, he does have a lot of enemies. He's surrounded, and I think she may play into it. So he better be cool. You know what I'm saying? Better be cool. Now, what's up with Smokies? We see Roz come to Smokies. Oh, before I go to the Smokies, let me get to a couple of these comments. You say Malik the King, dude. I miss them Tracy cakes. Woo wee. That'll make thing melt, won't it? Make it melt like a microwave. Crystal, you say, I don't know why Bakari bought the laptop there. Man, that was so dumb. He do that. I ain't doing nothing. Just writing. Why he ain't say he was writing a Star Wars or something, or sci-fi? I don't know what the what's up with that. Why he writing why he writing a book like that just don't make sense. Desmond Peace. What's good, Desmond Peace? You say, what up, Jay? We got to talk about the Duda hand to death. Hey, Duda choke slam, though, Pastor Cavassier. Who said you my only option? A deal's a deal. Well, I put this hand in the collection plate, boy. Mr. City, you say that was funny when Duda scared Zay with the gun, and Bakari should not brought that laptop knowing Duda ain't want him to write that book. I mean, that was just so stupid of him to do that. To be honest, he deserved that damn laptop broken. He did. Because he shouldn't have brought it there. Dummy. How stupid was that? Especially after when he got it. That's like a blessing in his life. And he told him to protect it with his life. I will. Gee, thanks, Ray Ray. Hey, he was like, hey, thanks, Ray Ray. He over there, and then he took it, and dude, I broke it like, you idiot. First of all, why don't you just use the notes on your phone? You know how much I've written on my phone? But, you know what I'm saying? This fool bringing this big old laptop to work, you deserve to get it busted. But that was messed up, though, definitely. Felt bad for him. There's so many people that could take out Duda, and they all got good motivation. It's hard to know who's going to do it. You know what I'm saying? Neek, what's good? You say somebody posted a link in the Discord to watch the Shy. Is the link real? I did not see it, but depending on who posted it, it probably is. I mean, we don't really have too many fake people posting no BS, so nobody would have posted, link that's a trap in Discord. I don't believe that. Gina, you say your husband think it's gonna be Bakari. I think so too, because we already have seen what he can do for really nothing. And he's getting picked on. So he is it. They do have Emmett. I mean, we could think about it. There's so many people. It's everybody, all the damn dudes in the men's circle except for Marcus. And what? Well, even Emmett's father might want to take him out. So it's so many people. Now 305, you say Emmett's brother might be the wild card to kill Duda. I don't know about that one. I think he might get killed, to be honest with you. He's so square coming to talk to Duda about money laundering and taxes. Like, dude, I don't even know you. So, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. What's good, one Journey? How you feeling? You say he was definitely pig-headed walking around with the laptop and immature. Yeah, that was stupid. Tonette, what's good, sis? How you doing, Tonette? Good to see you, girl, on the chat. Hope everything been going all right with you. You say they really dumbed Bakari character down this season. They did. Now, I did look into it a little bit, and they did put a tidbit note out there for us. Most of us probably didn't pick up on it. Honestly, I didn't either. But he can't write that good. I think they put that out there last season or something. He was trying to write something, and he can't write that good, or somebody, Nay was trying to help him or something. So they was trying to show that like he wasn't really educated, I guess. But I think we're seeing a lot of how what's happening with him now since they took Kev off the show since he left. Alex Hibbert left. So I think they elevating his character. And so we seeing a lot more of what's going on with him kind of fast, in my opinion, I'm guessing. And they made his character a dum-dum. But he's trying though. Sometimes you a dummy because you just didn't get the opportunities or you wasn't in school, whatever the case. So I think he got the ability to learn. It's just that you know, he's finally off the street life, I guess, kinda. He still got one foot in it, but you know, he trying to get a little better. Yeah, you say the J Rock from South Central. Yeah, that's why I said thanks, Ray Ray. A laptop. Thanks, Ray Ray. Thanks, Dwayne Wayne. Yeah. What's up, man, with Smokies getting the renovation? We see Roz. What's her real name? I always liked her too. I want to say Tracy. I don't think that's her name. What's her real name? I know she a real housewife of Atlanta. Uh what's her name, man? Anyway, we see Roz come back. I know y'all about to let me know in the comments. And still looking good as always. She talking about renovating Smokies, putting some free Taco Tuesday, this and that. And they like, who gonna cook it? And of course, it's La La. Ooh la la. Hey, La La back. Dom Dada. I don't know where she been. Talking about she been upgrading the menu. Who the hell been cooking this food for the last year or two? While she been time traveling to Detroit. Who been in that kitchen, huh? She back, huh? Now that she done got she broke up with Terry. Candy, that's it. Candy Burris. That's her name. Candy Burris. Jay Wellathon. Shout out to Jay Wellathon. Tonette. Thank you, sis. Candy Burris. Yeah, Candy Burris is back. Yeah, Lala back dragging that wagon, boy. Woo. She got dumps like a truck. Truck. No. Lala beautiful. She's man, she seems so down to earth though and cool as hell though. That's one of the real reasons I always like Lala. Ever since she was on what MTV, that's the first time I saw her. Although you know she was a lot younger then, and I guess so was I. Anyway, she got a cousin, a little stud muffin that's in there, and that little cuz was deaf. Like she was she was cussing out you know what I'm saying, Candy, like it wasn't nothing. Basically, you need to get up on my game, stop moving them big ass lips so fast, and maybe I could read them. You know what I'm saying? Your lips so big, you about to blow all the damn pilot lights out in the kitchen. You keep doing that, I'm gonna put you out here and put you make some money. Anyway, next thing you know, they over here flirting, looking for a squirting up in this piece. What? What Candy pulled up in the Corvette? What? Pulled up in the Corvette after work. You need a ride on your face? What? I don't know what that's about. I guess you know they always keep a little something going for everybody in the shy. It's a little something for everybody in the shy. Now that Dre is gone, because Dre is working on a couple other shows and things now, so I guess that's why Dre is gone. Uh, reality reason, but the show reason, Dre broke up with Kev mom, and then to keep her involved, who we see, the brat The brat came in on swole, wasn't it? That wasn't the brat. That was the big in this month, man. The brat came in like, what up, shawty? I was just rolling by. And I saw on the gram and on Facebook you broke up and took all the pictures off. Well, good, shawty. Let me hit that. Bought a new strap. I tested it out on all that ad. You know what I'm saying, shawty? Remember how we met at the bar? I know mom a little swole up, you know what I'm saying? I just had a baby. I just had a baby, yeah. I just had a baby. It's all good, you know. I'm 55. Yeah, I'm 55, bro. So what's up, man? I'm about to go to the barber, you know what I mean? Give me another 40. What kind of 40 you want? Hold on. Ah, shit. I drink OE. What you want? Big Bear, King Cobra? The big don't play. Shorty went bend that ass over with my strap. The brat. Man, oh my goodness. I used to like the brat. I think the brat was really pretty. And now I was like, what the hell? The brat done changed right before my eyes. Oh man, the brat popped up. I'm old school, shorty. I'm old school. You know what I mean? I get in where I fit in. I get real functified. You know what I'm saying? And I come up in there, sneak attack. You know what I mean? Drop it like it's hot. Make you jump. The brat daddy make you jump. The brat daddy. The brat. Oh no. Anyway. Moving on. What's next after that one? What's up with Pastor Cavassier talking with uh what's that boy name? Papa. Now, I didn't like some of that. So he was talking to Papa. First of all, his story is basically he a charlatan. I was praying to God. I was hungry. And next thing you know, it was $100 on the floor, just a floating. I bought me something to eat and a silk shirt. Why you buy a shirt? You were hungry. I would have bought $100 worth of ribs. Or I would have bought a membership to the buffet for $29.99 a month. And I would have ate as much as I could for the rest of my life. That's what I would have did. And would say, thank you, Lord. I would have bought $100 gift card at Starbucks or Burger King, whichever one was first. Why'd you buy a shirt? This fool, I needed to look good and feel good. Then I saw a man preaching on the corner and people was giving money. When he said it, I said, that's what I need to talk spit and get money. And that's how I've been doing it and getting it ever since. Now you giving your podcast, you need to get money. Here's the thing on what was said. The way he talked to Papa and what he said about the podcast was wrong. It's not that you supposed to charge or you supposed to get money for the content, this, that, and the other. It's that you get paid for your work or people can support you just like everybody else goes to work, just like they charge for us to see this show on Showtime or on Paramount Plus, or that's like we gotta pay to see Stars, Power, or HBO or ESPN. People pay for content, pay for their work. People put in money to create things for people's entertainment and different things. So the way that they put it is like he getting over on the people, and Papa didn't have to make it a membership for his podcast. He could have just said, hey, here's a Cash App or here's a PayPal. If anybody want to support my podcast, God willing, God bless you. There you go. And if you want to keep listening, there you go as well. But the way they did it and set it up made it look like they against podcasts or like only listen or watch, manufactured shows. But if you paying for a podcast and stuff, they have to get you. Now, here's the thing though. It is people that are only out to get money, and they only look at the subscribers and people as money and numbers. I've actually talked and come across some of these people, and they think people that watch Power or these shows are stupid or wasting their time. And I've had arguments with these people and different things, and whatever the case, So and they have more subscribers or they can have a lot of money and things, and they channels can be doing when people are supporting, but that's because they looking at it as a money way and the digits, and so they only doing this to and whatever, man. So it is people out there doing that, and they are successful because and some people are more successful doing it that way than other. I don't know. I don't ever look at it that way. I look at it more as a people perspective, and I look at it as you doing what you want to do. And if you do it and you enjoy it, then everything else could come and into place. That's how I always look at it. I never go for the money first. Although it does need to be something where it could be productive. You can't just spend your time wasting your life being broke doing something that's not productive or beneficiary to you, benefit you. So you can do both. Find something you enjoy as well as can be productive for you, because so many people go to work and do things that they don't enjoy and that they hate. So that's the only thing with that. Let me see. Gina, you say I don't like that pastor and I want Papa to stay away from him. Well, we definitely see that he a bad influence and that he all about the money. He over there laundering Duda's money, then told Duda, I'm your only option. Duda like, what? Don't you know I was trained by the Undertaker? He chokes he choked him up, yoked him up like the Undertaker. Boom, boom. He's about to choke slam his ass through the ring, man. Straight up. It was about to be a wrap. Undertaker, boy. Duda don't play. He about to choke slam his ass. He told him, boy, what you talking about? A deal is a deal. I'm your only option. We'll see. We shall see. Anyway, what y'all think about Vic Mensa? That he now working at Smokies, and he getting real close to Dom. You need a ride? Actually, I do. I really do. I want to ride that caboose. Can I ride in the caboose? Okay. Vic Mensa, aka Jamal. Anyway, dude told Papa, "You like being broke? I'm used to it." Yeah, that don't mean you like it. Is that what God wants? I don't know, man. Don't disrespect God. See, that's the problems. He tried to make it seem like God want him to be rich. That's that prosperity gospel, which is a whole nother side track on fork in the road. But I don't agree with that. I'll put it that way. If some people believe that God wants you to be rich, they should look into some other things first. Because I'm not saying you're supposed to be poor, but I don't believe in the prosperity gospel necessarily. That's a whole nother thing. And if that's what he preaching, which it seemed like that's what's going on, then he definitely ain't about the right. Desmond Peace, you say, dude, I gave him the hand of death. Definitely. definitely gave him the hand of death, and he almost was praying for a miracle because it was about to be a wrap. I'm gonna put this link in the description if anybody wanna come up and talk about it. And before I put the link in, I'm gonna go ahead and give it my Moorescore rating and let y'all know my rating for this episode. Let's get to it. All right, the Moorescore is the rating system I use to be non-biased, real simple. 4 categories, 25 points each, give you $1. And let's get into it. The first one, the visuals, cinematography. I mean, they use, normal modern cameras. Show nothing too unique in this episode that I'm thinking of. That comes to mind. So I'm gonna give it for using modern stuff and all that stuff. I'll give it a 20, not a 25. Storyline and plot for this episode. It was interesting. I won't say it's one of the best episodes of the season. I did see Leon get popped, but shoot, he just got here yesterday, so that was quick. I was looking forward to seeing what he was gonna do. But I guess not. So, laptop getting broke, different thing. I don't know. I would give this a probably a 20 as well. Not bad, not one of the best. Special effects, makeup, no special effects and makeup, costumes really for this. Other than, having everybody look the part of Chicago in modern times. Even when they popped Leon in the car, that wasn't really up close and personal too much. I would give this I don't want to say a 20. I want to say an 18. And then entertainment, fun factor. It was entertaining. I liked the episode. Uh I'm not gonna say that it was a bad episode or anything. It wasn't uh you know I like how Shad had, he say that's my coat. He took that coat off and then he pulled the Undertaker on Lynn Whitfield. She like, oh, I like that. Like, you little old freaky, little old crazy, little old, give you some of this too. Anyway, uh I'm gonna give it a 20 for entertainment fun factor. So that bring it overall to a 78 on the Moorescore. I could round it up to an 80, but a 78, it'd be like a C plus plus, almost a B. 70 to 80 is a C, 80 to 90 is a B, and 90 to 100 is a A. So, it wasn't bad. It was about a B. I enjoyed it. It's no complaint. It's got the story moving on. I'm interested to see what's happening next for everybody in the shy. And oh shoot, what did I put? And so Duda does have a lot of enemies. One thing I was thinking about with Duda is like this dude was mayor and just left. And now he just what? Runs a chop shop. Nobody is on him. No reporters. Nobody asked him. No, nothing. How is this? He could just He could just leave from being the mayor, leave town, come back, and just be walking around, running back his crew like it was nothing, and running the chop shop and doing the. I just don't understand how it's nobody. I guess there's so much going. I mean, just because he was the mayor, though, you know what I mean. If it was somebody else, a regular dude, maybe because Chicago is a big city. That's one thing about this show they kind of don't depict is that Chicago is a big, but you know what? Also, it is small in the sense that people go to the same neighborhoods and places, and if you keep doing that enough, you will bump into the same stuff. So that is kind of true. I remember I don't think I ever went to the west side of Chicago until I started driving. And I only went there then because I was driving and I said, I never been here before. Let me go over here. So that means I lived my whole life going to school, groceries, entertainment, everything on the south side of Chicago. Southeast side to be exact. What's up, Daria, Shanice, Mallet? You say hi, everyone. Good evening. Happy Saturday. How are you doing tonight? Group chat. I'm doing fine, thank you. I appreciate the shout out and coming through and checking. I hope everything is going all right with you too, sis. I appreciate it. Um, so that is kind of weird. The Chicago is so big. I mean, if you count the suburbs and the surrounding areas of Chicago, I believe it's like 3 million people. So it's the third largest city in America, and I believe Houston is number 4. So, but at the same time, if you keep going in the same areas and stuff, you'll bump into people. But if Duda was a regular dude and say he always was on the south side and he came back and now he operated on the west side, then hey, nobody would bump into him. No one would bump into him. So, but he the mayor, like everywhere he go. Plus, he used to own the pizza shops. What happened to the pizza shops? He should have kept them pizza shops. Anyway, dude, I falling apart at the seams, and he trying to not get none of that goody for his birthday. Shoot, and he done broke dude laptop. I mean, if anything, if I was him, I would try to make well. Of course, I ain't nowhere near Dudar, but one of the things he could probably do better with Bakari is probably try to keep him so busy and making money, and that he don't have time to write no book or do anything. It's not on his mind. But you holding his allowance, that's crazy. He pay everybody an allowance. Can I get my allowance? You'll get your allowance when I say so. Now go over there and cut the grass, take the garbage out, and clean your room. You get an allowance as a drug dealer. As a what? Car thief? I don't know. I think that's a bad option. That's worse than a job. Way worse. Because working a job, at least every week or every 2 weeks, you'll get your check. This dude can decide I don't want to or whatever, and give you whatever he decide to give you whenever he want. That's the worst. Actually, I haven't even come across that. I guess that's some old mafia style thing or something. Because everybody that I ever came across was independent contractors or anything. In my experience, you was out for yourself. You may get fronted something, but at the end of the day, that's your responsibility to come up with that money, pay back who you got fronted, and then you could keep the rest. But you get to keep the rest. You go out there and make it. You go out there and decide what happens, and that's all on you. You mess it up, you make more. You spend what you make as soon as you make it. You make $200 and you go buy shoes, and you back to being broke and need to be back in the. That's your situation. To be doing all this stuff, whether it's stealing cars or selling drugs, whatever, and then you get nothing until the end of the week or whatever. That's crazy. How you gonna keep track of how much you made? How you gonna keep track of what you're doing and how much you should be getting? And wow. So that definitely, that allowance. That definitely is something that's not common in the streets. That's I'm assuming mafia style, because you know what I'm saying, if you got the mafia godfather and you got all these guys, they would have a payroll and they would pay them, you know, and that's how the enforcers or whoever got paid. It ain't like they out necessarily earning a paycheck all the time. But he called it an allowance. I guess they called it the payroll or whatever. But yeah, normally everybody got paid what they did. You know, you earn whatever it is, your piece. So Duda, I guess, is trying to run this like the mob, and it ain't looking good for for him, because Bakari is he might even get popped, to be honest with you, because Duda is so frustrated with him. You know, just as easy as he may take Duda out, Duda might take him down. So you know, you never know. You never know. And I don't know. I think also on the side note, Jason Weaver, I don't know, man. Yeah, he a criminal, but at the same time, I think he a soft one. I don't think he ready for this life. I think he in over his head, and it's gonna come a point where he gonna have to either take somebody out or get took out while he messing around with this woman. You know what I mean? And even he may end up trying to do something with Duda if it come down to Duda trying to do something to her. She didn't put that old little snapper on him after he had to put the little choke up on her in the damn hallway. She said, "Hey, you gonna be my bitch? You gotta look like it." He like, "What? Give me some." So he may fall in love and be like, "Oh no, you ain't about to take my woman out. She done gave me some of this and a new coat. Hell no. I am somebody." All jokes aside, I got my girl Gina. What's up, Gina? How you doing?
Hey, hey, Jay, you can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Kind of low though.
Oh, okay, let me turn my volume
Mm,
up. Okay.
how you
How are
doing tonight?
you? Hi, chat.
Hey, hey, I'm doing good.
Can you hear me, Jay?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear
Okay.
you now. So what's your thoughts on the shot this episode?
I thought it was good. I enjoyed it. I thought it was a lot going on. That damn Zuda. The thing that had me up off my seat is when Keisha was at the doctor's office and that lady said, "Oh, the sample you gave us is not the baby's dad." I was like, damn, Nut is gonna make their life a living hell.
Yes,
I knew it was his baby
right. Why did they need to know it's the father because of sickle cell? Do you know?
because it's debilitating. It's a very painful disease.
But what's the father got to do with the DNA? Like, how did that help the situation? I don't understand that. Like,
Well,
they
they just
find
want to
out.
know so that they could,
Go ahead, go
yeah, they
ahead.
just want to know so they'd be able to trace it back to his family. But
And then,
I
and
did,
then what? I get it, but I'm just saying. I thought that didn't. I didn't think that was that necessary to do all of that, but they did it, and then yeah, you're right. It is going to be a problem. Abundance says in the comments, you need both parents' DNA to see if it's hereditary. So I
hmm
guess what, to let him know that he got it in his blood when he get older or something is hereditary or what? I don't.
yeah, because if not go and have more kids, they could end up with it.
Mm. Well, the way they explained it, they said that both parents got to have it in order for the child to have it. So Nook may
hmm
not have it, but he got the gene. Just
Right.
like
Mm-hmm.
Keisha didn't have it, but had the gene, and that's why Shorty had it. I don't know. It was complicated, but I don't know, man. It's a lot going in. My girl B, she said blood disorders like sickle cell are required for testing both parents. I think that's a
Mm-hmm.
subject we'd have to spend a little more time on. But she says if he carries the gene and the baby mama carry the gene, the kids can carry it. That's what I
Mm-hmm.
was just after we just started talking. That's the only reason I can think of finding out who the dad is, so that as he gets older and becomes active, you could say, "Hey, you a carrier, so make sure this person you get with or whatever." I can see that, but I
I
wouldn't have
was
did it.
glad to find out that the abductor was not the father. I feel
Yeah.
like that was a great find out.
Would you rename the
Even though
kid?
she didn't treat her son no different, like she still loved her son.
That's true. Good thing she didn't give him away. Um, but you rename him?
No, Ronnie's still a good name because Ronnie did save her.
What if Nuck say I don't want that old ninja, drunk
Oh,
ass ninja to be my son name? I want him to be Nuck and Nuck Junior.
no, nothing got too much of nothing to say because if he would have never let her try to make her way to him on the damn bus, none of that would have happened to her. None of it. And that's the thing that scares me about their relationship, Keisha and Emmett, because Hun Nuck was good, and you could tell he still want to be with her.
Hmm.
It was just that situation, she got abducted, and then it was chaos from there on. But
Hmm.
now, with this being his baby, who knows? Like they gonna start spending time together. She already met up with him before and didn't tell Emmett, remember?
Right. Yeah.
So I don't know.
I guess that's why they've been doing all of that so that we can see, you know, it wouldn't be as shocking out of left field that they had a relationship, but they moved pretty fast. You know, if they was already smashing, because she had just met with Nuck, like because she was thinking way back. I know you got a lot better memory on this stuff than me, but wasn't she with Emmett and then like broke up and then she was with Nuck, but Emmett tried to get back with her, but he was like, she like, nah, I'm with somebody else already. He was like, damn, already. I think she went to come down and see him in the basement apartment or something like that. Anyway,
Hmm. Yeah, she was with
you,
Nuck. Nuck was the person she was with before she got abducted.
we just never saw him. That's what it is. They never showed him.
Hmm.
She was just saying it. Right. Um,
Hmm.
so what else you think about this episode? What about Leon?
Oh, he got me so mad. He got me so mad. Cause why would you talk to Duda? Like, why? He didn't even know who you were. Where he was saying, "Who the hell are you?" I was like, "Pillow up, pillow up. Don't even say nothing." I knew he was gonna get him,
Right.
and that was crazy. I did like that scene because we all know Leon was in the Temptations, and Duda's name is Otis. I was like, "Damn, nobody came to see Otis, and he got him."
Yeah, that was messed up, man. Definitely. What's up with Candy Burris? What you think about Candy back in the scene and Lala?
I like both of them, but Candy is a freaky girl.
Is it Candy who? Candy Burris. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with a freaky
I
girl.
wonder if she don't set it up with Todd, right? Because she in another show.
Uh-uh.
I wonder if she set it up with Todd so that she could get freaky on these shows. Cause she get freaky on these shows.
That's funny. So what's up with her trying to get freaky with the little stud muffin over there? She pulled up in the Corvette. What you think
Dom's
that's
cousin.
what's,
I
what's
don't know.
gonna happen
They
with that?
look like a nice couple.
You
They
think
look
they
like they could might make a nice couple. And she was like, get in. I knew she was gonna come back for her. Cause she was just staring. At first I thought she was gonna try Dom.
I did too.
I was like, oh, Dom better watch out. But then she seen the cousin and she was like, oh yeah, that's more my speed.
Yeah, and then hey, she be getting freaky, so we don't be surprised in the next episode if we see them in the scene together. Um,
Hmm.
you what's up with Vic Mensa about to get with Dom? What you think that's leading up to?
I don't know, but I like him.
I can't hear you.
Okay.
Yeah,
I said I like him. I like that he's back and he's working. He's doing a good job. He's
yeah.
going in a positive direction. They would make a cute couple.
You think Emmett gonna get jealous though?
And they better not get jealous. You better focus on Keisha and keeping her away from Nut. Good night. That's what he better be trying to do.
B said it's all a scheme set up by Todd. LOL.
For real. I
Candy.
know that's right, Barika.
I think I did hear or see an episode or something when they was talking about a threesome on Real
Mm,
Housewives. I watched one season of it when I was trying to do the reviews for it. That was a lot to do though.
hmm.
The way they live their lives and what they do, I'm like, oh man, oh man. Anyway,
Yeah.
what
But who
you
now who that now
what you?
who is Victor going to have for his lawyer?
I know,
Because I
right?
feel like Rob could have got him off, but now he does. So
Yeah,
who the
that's
hell is
what I
gonna
was
help
saying
Victor?
earlier. I mentioned earlier about the ripple effects of Leon being taken out, and
Hmm.
it's gonna be a big problem. You know, knowledge said Duda sent Leon to go see Nutso. That's a Bud Rim reference right there.
Yeah.
Tupac, baby, a Bud Rim. No more
I
pain.
did not like that because I was just like, why would you say something? That's the thing. Everybody just open their mouth for no reason.
They
You
love
don't
it.
glow in somebody's face like it's like they wanna boast.
He
Oh yeah,
pulled
I'm gonna
the
take you
union.
out. I'm gonna take you down.
He pulled the
Hmm.
union.
Yep. So I was
Yeah.
just like, that's crazy. And
Hmm.
his son was just saying, oh, I want to get to know my dad. Like I want me and my dad to have a good relationship. Once he said that, I was like, damn, they're gonna take him out.
Yeah. That was just too much to be right. Too much like
Hmm.
right there. Um, what you think about Jake and Gemma?
Jake
They
getting on my nerves. He's
Jake
starting to get on
slanging
my
that meat.
nerves.
He's slanging that meat, boy.
Yeah, and then he like, oh, what's wrong with you? Like, that's too much. It's like he don't even care no more. Like
He
he
very
just,
insensitive now. It's like he got cold hearted all of a sudden.
you know what I feel like? I feel like he was only stringing her along because of Kevin. Because it seems like now, like he was all lovey-dovey before, but now that Kevin's not around to see it, it's like, oh, push Gemma to the side.
Yeah,
So
good
I
point.
feel like he always wanted a woman that's spoken for. Now you sleeping with the pastor's wife. He
You
don't
you
want
know what? That's a
no real
very
commitment.
observation right there. That he like to be taking somebody's woman type thing.
Mm-hmm. Because it seemed
Huh.
like he always do that.
Yeah. Now that you say that, he is like what, 2 for 2, 3 for 3. He ain't want
Mm-hmm.
my looking at
He
Jake.
didn't want Maisha, but he wanted Maisha's cousin that he stole from Kevin when they was in middle junior elementary school
Oh
when they was
yeah, I
babies.
remember that.
Mm-hmm.
You got the memory banks right there, girl. I thought I got good memory, boy. You make me think I don't remember nothing up in this piece. But yeah, he did. He did do that. I forgot all about that. But looking at them in this episode on the bed, even though Jake and them, we didn't watch them grow up, I was looking like, man, they look so young and like,
Mm-hmm. That
wow.
part, I was so glad that they didn't get into it, because I was like, oh. So when she was like, oh, let me ask you something, I was like, good. They gonna talk.
Right, right. And the way he kind of handled that, he kind of didn't. He was very insensitive. He could have been like, hey, you my girl. I ain't really thinking about her like that. But he like, when
Mhm.
I'm with her, I'm with her. When I'm with you, I'm with you.
Right.
She
Yeah,
like,
I didn't like that.
yeah, that was kind of cold. I'm like, damn, Jake gorilla pimping out in this piece. Hey, look here, when
He
you
better
here,
sit his
you
little
mine.
butt down. And that woman, she should be ashamed of herself.
I still don't get what she likes about Jake. Jake, uh, I mean, hey, I'm not a woman, so of course I don't get a lot of stuff, but I do
It's
not see why she
disgusting.
would come towards. She's the aggressor. He ain't said or did nothing really, so that's why I don't understand how she on him like that. But
hmm
I
But
guess
is that her daughter, or is that just the pastor's daughter? And then she marries him, and that's her stepdaughter. Because
I'm
my husband said that's not her daughter.
thinking.
Because I
I'm gonna
was going off on her like, you got a teenage daughter who got a baby, and you going to be creeping up on this little boy? That's disgusting. He was like, oh babe, I don't think that's her daughter. It still don't matter.
she want to get
You're a
them while they're
grown
young,
woman.
get them
That's
before they go
nasty.
bad.
I already told my son,
Hey,
child, you better not bring no grown lady around here. She gonna get hurt. Cause
for
I'm gonna hurt
real. Hey, she out there, you know what I'm saying, scooping them up out the wild. She
her.
is. She like the stork, female
That is
stork,
nasty.
except she picking them up instead of dropping them off.
That is nasty.
Uh,
But LaPortia showing up. They could, Dre's not around no more. They could
yeah,
make something happen.
I don't know if you heard my jokes about you say Portia. You talking about the brat?
Uh-huh.
How the hell you remember her name on the show?
That's her
Did she say
name.
it this episode?
Yeah, she said it when she came to the door. She's like, Portia, what you doing here?
Oh, okay. I'm
It's
about to say,
LaPortia.
damn girl, you got a good memory.
Mm-hmm.
The brat swole as can be. Didn't she have a baby in real life?
Yeah, she had a little boy.
Mm-mm-mm.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't the
Cute little
brat
boy
in her
too.
50s? Ain't the
I
brat in her
think, yeah,
50s?
just about. Mm-hmm.
She
She
gotta
about
be.
50. Yeah.
How in the world did she have a baby? I didn't know women can have babies in their 50s.
Jay. It's a lot of
Hey,
women out of this country, like other countries, they be having them 60 something.
what?
Yes. And sometimes it be multiple.
Get out of here. With surgery or
hmm
something or natural? This can't be
No,
that.
this one lady, I think she was like 62 or something like that, 65, and she had a baby.
What?
hmm
You got me over here wanting to Google some of this stuff. What in the world?
Yeah.
Let me
And
see.
mental, well, we seen Robert De Niro and Al with
Oh,
they
well,
old asses.
that's men. We can do that. Don't be hating. Nah,
That
but
is not.
nah, but
No need 50-50.
yeah. Wow, I'm about to Google the brat now. Let's see. Put
Yeah, but it was good. I enjoyed it. I knew that was Leon's coat that Alicia gave Shad.
Oh yeah, I didn't even think about
Uh-huh.
that
Because
part.
she did it right after he left.
Okay. Makes sense though. Damn, she's only 50. Well, I ain't gonna say only. I thought she was older than that. She ain't that much older than me, which makes me feel bad.
Mm,
It make me feel bad because I was hoping she was a lot older so I could be like, yeah, she's so much older. But I'm almost as old as her. I'm getting, you know what? I'm getting up there, y'all. Oh my goodness gracious.
well, that's good. That's a blessing.
Gift and the curse, I guess.
Mm,
Look at this
yeah, it
belly.
was good.
How? Wow. Wow. All right. Well, moving on.
Hmm.
Moving on. Anyway, what else happened this episode that you like before we get up out of here?
Um, I don't know what was going on with Alicia and Shad and that roughness that they had. That was weirding me out
Hey,
because I
boy,
was like, wait a minute, what's going on? And he's like, you like that? I was like, oh, please,
women that like it rough.
please. But I do like
Oh, I
Alicia
know what
though.
that is. I know what that is actually. I have some experience in that.
Mm,
That I didn't mention earlier. So I ain't gonna get too deep into the story, but the end result is that a woman sometimes that's in such a position of power and controlling like that all the time and bossy wants it in the bedroom reversed and wants somebody to control and boss and do that because they always in control and bossy like that. So they want to kind of be roughed up and put in their place sometimes, which, hey man, people got a lot on their mind.
mm-hmm.
People got a lot. Hey, like they used to say, a mind is a terrible thing to waste. Your mind is something else, is what they should have said, boy. The human mind, so much can happen and go on in that thing. So, but that's what a person told me that liked it like that, and I was like, oh, okay, you got a lot going on. Anyway, uh, B said that's a power bottom, Jay. So I didn't know the names. A power bottom. Okay, we'll talk about that later. A little more
Oh
detailed
goodness.
explanation. But so that's what that's called. Okay. I didn't know that. I've heard the term power bottom. I just thought that was like getting hit from the back hard. That's what I thought. I'm about to power bottom that. Hey girl, come here, girl. I'm about to power that bottom. Anyway, what you think will be the ripple effects also when Rob find out that his pops is gone? And
I was saying when they was all sitting in that circle, I was
mm,
like, all of them have an issue with Duda. All of them need to just get him and take him out. Like all of them could do it. Understandable, and it was not the one. But all of them together, Victor need to pull Trig out real quick so that he could get Duda handled. Because if not, Victor's going to prison.
mhm,
And to sit there with that man and have him tell you, "Oh, just keep your mouth shut," dude. This is because of you.
mhm.
I was like, oh no, there would have been a little bit of poison in his glass.
Hey, for real, they need to get him out of there somehow, some way. But in a way, he kind of need Duda to stay alive now because if he dies, how could they put it on him that
Yeah,
he was
that is
killing?
true.
Yeah, so now he kind of stuck in a way. But we'll see. Uh, on that note, we getting ready to get up out of here. What you think about old Toothpick? He done took out Leon, but he seemed like he was trying to be a good guy and get with the church girl, and he over here hitting it from the back of the head.
When he's around her, he's nice. But then he go back to the street dude when he away from her. And I don't feel like I necessarily want Zay to be around her. She's a young girl. She got a baby. She don't need to be, having that in her life. She was good with Papa.
Right.
But even if they're not going to be together, they still good friends, her and Papa, which is good. But she
Mm,
don't need to be with Zay. And if
yeah.
that father was in money grubbing, he could be watching her.
Yeah, he too
But he all worried
concerned
about
with
the
Papa.
dollar.
Yeah, and he more concerned with Papa and spending time with Papa than he has been with her, and she got a kid.
Mm-hmm.
So that's kind of messed up. But
Yeah.
he's trying to get him a little young protege so he can bring in more money. Is probably what he's thinking.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
Yeah.
Gina, I appreciate you for coming through. And
You're welcome, Jay. Anytime.
all right, no problem. I hope everything going good with you and you're feeling good, and hope you have a good weekend.
Yes, I'm about to go home.
I hear that. I'm about to get up out of here myself, but I wanted to make sure to come here Saturday. That's what I was saying. I'm gonna hold it down and I try to catch up. I was a little behind this week, so I appreciate everybody for coming through and watching as well. I know I don't normally be on a Saturday live, so appreciate all the support and everybody and Gina as well, and get up out of here. Everybody, y'all have a good weekend. Deuces.
Be safe, guys.
Take care. Bye.